Hello, this is Garrick again from RF Wireless. As you can see, we're on our store here with the KR2 page. We're selling the KR2 right now for $209.99, and we're going to go over the how to do a firmware upgrade on the KR2. First thing you want to do is type in Kyocera, that's Kyocera.com. Go to the search bar, type in KR2. Click on the first link, click on support, which will be in the middle of the page there. Click on compatibility, and then you're going to scroll down and you'll see the latest firmware version, which is 1.3, released earlier this week. We've already downloaded it to save us some time, but here you would just click on Save As, and when the OK button pops up, you would click on OK. Just make sure it's saved to a spot where you're gonna know where it is, like the desktop. So we're gonna cancel out of here, and then we're gonna plug in the LAN port into the LAN port of the router. So the Cat5 cable into one of the ports, the LAN ports of the router, which are going to be the yellow, the yellow ports there. We're gonna go to the browser bar. We're going to type in the address of the router, which is 192.168.0.1. We're going to hit enter. It's going to ask us for a password. The password on the Cradle Point routers as well as the KR2 routers are the last 6 of the MAC address. So I'm going to type this in here. Hit enter. And then from here we're going to go to Tools. You see right here, right next to Advanced. And then we're going to go to Firmware. Click on Firmware. If you're not sure what firmware version you have, it will tell you on this page. The current firmware version on this router is 0.00, so there's never been a firmware upgrade done on this router. So we're going to browse to the firmware that we had downloaded, which will be right here. The ZE1003 is what it will be called. You just hit Open, and then you hit Upload. And then from here, it will basically do everything on its own from this point on. It'll give you a countdown, and then the router will reboot itself. Once it's rebooted, you can go back into the router doing the same thing we did, 192.168.0.1, type in the password, go to Tools, Firmware, and just verify that the firmware version has been done. Thank you, and if you have any other questions, you can go to rfwall.com/forums, check out the KR2 section, post any answers or questions you may have. Thank you.